Let me take a minute to tell you some of the ways that we're losing our freedom. You're losing your parental authority if you consider that your minor daughter in some states can get an abortion without your knowledge. Right to own property. The government can take away your property. The Supreme Court just ruled this way. Just because they can sell it to someone else and get more money for it in taxes. Social Security is given away to illegal immigrants. Schools can teach your children anything they deem appropriate. Border agent and other forms of the law enforcement agencies have a job, whether you like it or not, which involves profiling. These people can be convicted of a crime for doing their job. The ACLU threatens to join Mexico in filing a suit against America if we put armed National Guard troops on the border. A cross at Soledad Memorial is being threatened to be taken down permanently. Islamic leaders lie to us over and over again while they build up their troops for a battle against the United States. Prayer is not allowed in a high school baccalaureate. The ACLU gets rich from taxpayers' money awarded to them when they win a case. The ACLU loses a case, they pay the taxpayer nothing. The ACLU says they are against searching bags upon entering a building, but they have a scanner and search bags inside their very own New York headquarters. I could go on and on. We have to take America back from those people that think freedom means no rules. We have to take America back from those people who believe everything should be politically correct. We have to take America back from those people who believe in tolerance. We have to take America back from those people who believe in political correctness. We have to take America back from those people who believe you can make the weak strong by making the strong weak. We have to take America back from the Islamic people who believe they can regularly lie to our faces. It is time. We have to take America back from those who want to show us how much they have a disrespect for property which we have earned and for our people. We can no longer stand around, take our people while our people are being taken, being beaten, robbed, killed, or falsely imprisoned. What do you need as Christians before you can do something for God? Do you need to hear more great sermons every Sunday? Do you need to attend more Christian meetings? Do you need more Christian books? Do you need more Bible studies? Why can't you do something right now? Come on, people, write a letter, make a phone call, stand up for the Lord. Become a watchman for God. Do something for God. Send out tracts in every bill you pay. Pray for America every day. And do not wait for somebody else to do it for you. If you want to contact me, we are about to lose America forever. Our elected officials only care about getting reelected. The ACLU is gnawing at our values and changing our thinking every day. Our nation is being invaded by illegal aliens, including OTMs other than Mexicans. Islamic radicals hate Americans and say they want to kill us. When will we listen to them? Activist judges in America are making up law from the bench. The National Education Association is ruining our educational system. We are now not anywhere near the top of the testing that is done of our students as we once were when I was a youngster. Federal spending is ruining America. We spend a lot more than we have. Any one of these problems is enough to make you want to throw your hands up in the air. There may be still some hope for America. The Bible teaches us that anything is possible with God. If it weren't for God, however, I would be ready to hang it up. If there is any hope left for America, that hope has to be manifested in the form of action on our part. Action on your part and action on my part. Our elected officials have become divided according to party lines. We need to stop political posturing and become Americans first, last, and foremost. We need to drop our political labels. We must become financially sound again. It is time to pass a bill which limits the number of issues to one per bill. One. That means that it will be much more difficult to get pork barrel spending bills to pass because they will not be added on to something as a rider, and people won't even know about them the way that it is now. It is time for America to make a demand, a president that will create a budget that will make America fiscally sovereign again. Our national debt is in excess of $14 trillion. Can you imagine what a trillion is? Dollars. And that represents a stack of $1,000 bills more than 900 miles high. It is time to elect politicians who will solve the problems of America instead of bumbling idiots who tell us whatever they think sounds good. Unless we are willing to do something, we really are nothing but a bunch of hypocrites. A bunch of hypocrites who say that we are ready to fight, but we are not ready at all. One of Crave's projects is getting petitions signed, which asks Congress to hold public hearings into the activities of the ACLU. This was done once in 1931, and it is time again. These hearings will make sure that the average citizen understands what the ACLU represents. The ACLU was founded by communists who wanted to help other communists who were in legal trouble here in the United States. Crave could use some help in setting up speaking engagements throughout the United States. We could use some help setting up television, radio, and newspaper interviews. Crave could use someone who wants to lead their state's efforts on our behalf. Why don't you help us with that? Perhaps there is someone listening today who would like to be a blessing by donating a substantial amount of money to our organization to help us get things done. I am very aware that God didn't call you to do this work. He called me to do this work, but all of his work costs money. And if we had money, we could run national ads on Fox News. We could run television ads about the ACLU. It costs a lot of money to write letters to people informing them about our petition drives. The letter writing campaign for Crave this year will cost us $660,000. Will you help? I'm looking for a handful of people, the remnant army of God, who will actually take a stand with me. I am looking for a handful of people who will actually fight for America. I'm looking for God's remnant army. If you want to be one of God's remnant army and take your place, marching right along beside of us, then call today, 859-219-1222, or write to me at the Gospel Truth Center or Crave Ministries, 3817 Landridge Drive, Lexington, Kentucky, 40514. Let me give you those numbers, the number and address again. The number is 859-219-1222. If you get our answering machine, please leave a message and your phone number. I promise you, I will call you back as soon as possible. If I'm preaching out of town, it may take more than a day. The address again is Crave Ministries or the Gospel Truth Center, 3817 Landridge Drive, Lexington, Kentucky, 40514. Thank you so much for being here today.